Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Oh yeah, good people. What's going on? It's your boy Jamie Dad. Happy Monday. MLK Day in the building. In 1 second, I get to switch over. We get this bad boy started. All right, good people. What's going on with you, man? Happy MLK Day. Everybody out here in YouTube land, what's going on? That's a great question to ask Geeky Quig. You know, so we want to know. I mean, I've seen some people complain online, but you know, everybody's complaint doesn't mean it's the real deal, especially for those who play the game. So, great question to ask, Geeky. How is the AC update? Good people, let's get it going. Let's see. Quake 311 was first in the chat. He said, "I am mildly hyped for Forza Horizon 6 slash Fable Xbox Direct this week. I might consider renewing my Game Pass if it's good. Now, listen, I mean, it's something to think about. Oh, I'm sitting here watching. I'm sitting here, well, even though, listen, this is a big sports night, and I almost considered night not streaming because it's just a big sports night. One, my Pistons is playing the Boston Celtics, and and that game is on the TV, and then you get the national championship football game. What I'm saying, I gotta, I'm pulling for the Hoosiers. I need that the championship to stay with the Big Ten because I got so many SEC haters down here. Boy, hate this. Whew. But nevertheless, that's where we're at. Dion in the building. What's going on, Dion? Welcome, Gaming Daddy says. Sonic Knuckle Tail says the rig will inbound. Yes, right, Steve. Go Hoosiers. Listen, I like the Hoosiers because I'm a big Bobby Knight fan. I'm a big Bobby Knight fan. Isaiah, my favorite player of all time. Where he played at? He played in Indiana. Isaiah Thomas. Um, so I root for them. And their football team has never been good. It's been a great year. So I hope they can get the dub. Breaking Bad, what's going on, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Geeky. How's family? Dub City, what's going on, sir? And Ricardo, what's going on, sir? Let me get y'all both on the board. You know what? One thing I hate that they put the basketball games on Monday, but I understand the day because it's MLK Day, and the Pistons always play on MLK Day. But so I will be looking back and forth right now when the tide is back. But oh no, no, that was you gotta knock that down. Dang. All right, it's tied up right now in the first. But um man, let's see. It's what, to be honest, I mean, I looked at the news. It's not a whole lot, even though, what one of the stories that I picked up on is that what the PlayStation is considering doing a pro version of their PlayStation Portal. Man, listen, no one wants that. Unless they figure out some way to turn that thing portable. No, maybe they marketing team knows something that I don't, and I'm willing to heal. But it is what it is. And then what other stories we got to talk about tonight? Of course, Xbox has their direct. I think on the 22nd. I think that's Thursday. I don't think I will be streaming it. I think I might have a basketball game today. Yeah, just might. And then what else I got? We got to talk about. So I recently did a video recently. I haven't did a video in a long time, but I did a video on this particular case for the Switch 2, and I ain't really diss it, but I diss it hard enough where people who might have watched it might be like, I don't know about buying it. But they reached out to me and was like, hey, Dave, you know what? We love what you do. However, it was on the case. The main case was on upside down. Oh, so mad. So I had to go back through. I finished recording that so I could put a new video out for that, and then take that other one down. So I was busy yesterday. It is what it is. We all human, make mistakes. Couldn't believe it, but I was right. But once I switched it around, I gave it a higher score. I think originally I gave it a 4 out of 5 because it did so many other things that I was like, man, this is pretty dope. But after I went back, and did it again, kind of find out it's like, hey man, this is a pretty decent case. You know what? The Joy-Con covers are still not as like secure as I would like them to be. Um, but it's still nice. I mean, it's still like a nice. And then the now it's dockable. Before I knocked it because it wasn't dockable, but as I flipped it around, it's dockable. So yeah, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Let's see what the score. Oh, Boston up 3 into the first. But so it was a dope case, man. So definitely highly recommend it. I don't know how much it is. You know, it was in Kickstarter, but I know it's out of Kickstarter. So I don't know how much they're selling it for. I need to check into that because I didn't post that in my video. Um, but as the case, it's a great case, good feeling case. That, but you know what? Tonight, I'm giving one away. They reached out, they gave me two. Tonight, I'm giving one out. Instead of the $10 eShop card, I'm giving on a case for the Switch 2. So the winner will have to send me their address so I can send it out to them. All right, let's see what else is Resident Evil Code Veronica. Probably one of my low key favorite. Um, like I didn't like I've never beat I've beat Resident Evil 1. I beat 4. I beat 5, and then I beat Code Veronica. So those are the only Resident Evils I ever beat. I didn't beat none of the other ones after that. So I am looking forward to if they throw that one out there. I'm gonna jump aboard that because for Code Veronica was really really good. It had a really good story. Had a really good story. Kind of that story was kind of like what's that Resident Evil game that came out on the DS? Oh, I can't think of the name of the top of my head, but it ended up bringing it to the Switch. That was a good Resident Evil game too. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what else. Save stories. Um, rumor has it that the Division is coming to the Nintendo Switch. CMG man, I got to get you your card, man. I saw that today. I said, oh, I didn't send it to him, but I have it. I'm gonna send it to you tonight because I'm looking at it right here in front of me. Yeah, man. Listen, you know what? Is did they send it out to you too? You saying now that I went back, man, it's a dope case. I just gotta fix my video though. Anybody know the score of the football game? Because I'm not watching the football game. iCard. What's iCard? You know what? Speaking of what's comes out this week, Final Fantasy comes out this week. You made a video on it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Listen, man. That's why I got to go back and redo the video. 'Cause I was like, you know what, man, this joke it does fit. Um, is you know what? So my complaints about it was really really small, real small. Um, I love the hard case. I just think the hard case is a little difficult to take off. It's easy to put on, but it ain't as easy to take off. And I wish they had like a little rubber plug at the top of the plastic case just to protect the charge port on the switch. Good, good. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep looking. At the pissing game on like like a kid with ADHD. Yeah, man. Look, 'cause you won last week. Yep, you won last week. So I gotta send you a eShot card. Get it in there. Ah, he shot an airball. That's the worst. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the news. Not a whole lot to talk about. I don't know what you guys did for MLK Day, but I had basketball practice earlier today, and then I came home and it's kind of just lounged around the house. I didn't do too much. He said, I didn't even know that. Ah, you listen, man. That's funny. That's all right. Ah, let's see. All right. Let's start with. I thought this story was a little dope. I can get over to my wheel screen. Boop. All right. It says let me move the screen over here. It says US says Netflix will eventually get the Legend of Zelda movie. So to make it long story short, I just think I did. He said I just think I did with that's crazy. That's all right, man. Listen, I'm just glad you won, my brother. Oh, we listen. Now we down 5. Come on, Pistons. But Netflix is going to be the first stream. I think the first and only streaming site that will have the Zelda movie when it comes to streaming, which is dope. You know what? All right, good. We needed that still. All right, we back there. We down 3. She says Sony's recent deal with Netflix will mean that the popular streaming company would eventually get the Legend of Zelda movie in the United States after its theatrical release and video on demand release. Engadget points out that Netflix has a similar deal with Universal Studios, which brought the Super Mario Brothers movie to Netflix after it. So that means, it's a good chance that both Mario and Zelda will be coming to Netflix if not another deal has been reached. All right, all right. I think we still on 3. So I think that's just super good. Um, because I have a Netflix subscription, so but to me, like those Mario movies and Zelda movies, it's like I don't know about you guys. I've like feel like I have to buy those games. Like I want to I want to buy those movies. I want to have those movies like in hand for years to come. Hold on one second, good people. Okay, I had to see that block. Sorry. Let's see what's the next. Did anybody get a chance to see the Capcom Direct on this here? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, the game, like, I'm hyped for this. The gameplay alone, but even both of them, because one, the gameplay for the girl kind of puts you back in Resident Evil 7, but the gameplay for Leon, man, kind of puts you back in like, at Resident Evil 5. I think Resident Evil 5, so, it was, that that gameplay was dope. I love Resident Evil 5. 6, I think they went too far, but man, listen, if you have not checked this one out, man, it is worth watching for sure. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you're a Resident Evil fan, man, you'll love. I think you should definitely go check it out. I can't wait. I got it pre-ordered. I pre-ordered the bundle because I wanted. I was like, you can give me all 3 games for $89. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Oh, this Kenny from the A. What's going on, man? What's going on, sir? Let me get you on the board real quick. All right, got you on the board. Let me go ahead and get back. Let's see. CMG says that the Resident Evil Reckon latest trailer looks sick. Yeah, man, listen. Um, they got a lot of merchandise coming out for this Joker. I tell you that much. It's a lot. He said, I need to get back on Resident Evil 7, then 8, so I can so I can be ready for Reckon. I listen, man. It's not gonna happen for me. I can tell right now. Man, listen. They got a. Oh, that's whack. I'm sorry, man. Listen, the Pistons and Celtics is on, and you know what? They both top of the East. Oh, that's a block, man. That's a block. But yeah, Resident Evil, man. Listen, I'll tell you, to get the pack for all three for $89 was like, that was like a no brainer. The game is probably gonna be by itself $70 anyway, so I'm gonna pay $20 more and get not only not only get seven but get eight as well. Oh man, listen, like Rick James said, "Give it to me, baby. Give 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 it to me, baby." All right, let's see. But you know what? I think you know what. I can't get you can't really get enough of Resident Evil. I think right now Capcom is they just shining on the Switch. But I'm definitely picking up that because if the rumors are correct, let me see where's that story at? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, where's it at? I know I picked the story out. Oh, there we go. Dusk Gollum, Resident Evil Code Veronica remake announcement in 2026, and Resident Evil 5 remake another year. Five? Do five really need a remake? I will pick up five too though, because five was like six was. They don't need to remake six. They just remaking five is straight. But Cole Veronica is definitely to me honest. Give me the first one. I take another remake of the first one, even though they've remade the first one a bunch of times. But I would take it modernized, hands down. Give me Resident Evil One remake. I take it. This is Resident Evil Insider. How do you become a Resident Evil Insider? I digress. Dusk Gollum is hunkering down on his claim that Resident Evil Code Veronica is the next Resident Evil game to get the remake treatment and claims the announcement for the remake will take place sometime this year. So there has been reports that Resident Evil 5 remake is set to be announced, but Dusk Gollum says that that won't be this year. Capcom is focuses on Resident Evil Requiem at the present, and the only announcement will be Resident Evil Code Veronica. Now that's been going on for what's going on, Bazit? 24/7. Let me get you on the board, sir. Good job. I'm gonna get Bazit on the board again. Bazit two. All right. In it to win it. All right. Let me go back. But am I the only Gencast guy around here? I mean, because this was a great. I love Resident Evil. Maybe I was just in love with the system. I love the Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast to me is one of my top. I say top. It's definitely one of my top five systems of all time. I just what, and I base my top five on how did I feel once I got that system and the nostalgia that came along with it. Um, and I think my favorite system of all time is it's probably the Super Nintendo. 'Cause that was amazing. Um, the 64 was probably third. The Switch, I mean, second. Switch is probably third for me. I'm trying to think. Then it's probably no. Then it's probably the original NES. Then it's probably the Dreamcast. We up two, baby. Let's go. Oh, they called that garbage. Said to be honest, I preferred. Yeah, yep. Great story, man. If you have not played Code Veronica or have seen, I know it has to be some YouTube videos on Code Veronica. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, listen, I'm with you on that one, Bazard. I pref- I'm with you on that one. I prefer the Dreamcast over the PlayStation. The PlayStation, don't get me wrong, the PlayStation was nice, but it just didn't. Like the Dreamcast definitely took that extra leap upwards. I have to check and look at the game, see where we at. What's cool? Oh, good. We up four, baby. We was down five. But yeah, man, the Dreamcast, man, when that bad boy dropped, I mean, I just remember being at all at NBA, like in NFL 2K was like the first sports game on it, and it launched with the system. And I just remember like, man, this is amazing. This is this it didn't get any better than that. I was like super duper hype. Um, yeah, and I like the fact that they had you can call it like if you remember the little memory card had the screen on it, and so when you was playing NFL 2K, you can call your plays on the screen, as you was playing, and you know what they didn't, your players couldn't see what you was picking, so it made the football experience just that much better. Sounds Cast quote from Martin Luther King Day. Tormentor, what's going on, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me bounce off and get you on the board real quick. We're talking about old school. You, well, I was really talking about my top five systems of all time. Yeah, as much as I love my Switch, it just didn't give me the same level of. I would put good evening. Torment. Hold on, there you go, Tormentor. Oh, you right. Ready to rumble boxing, man. Ready to rumble boxing, man, was the truth, man. It was on the Dreamcast first, and then it kind of branched off and kind of lost its flavor. Um, House of the Dead. I mean, this game's like to have those things at that particular time being played like in the college dorms. It was crazy. To play NFL 2K1 on a big screen in your college dorm room, like I don't know everybody's college, but at that time, all the colleges had like a main meeting area that had a big screen TV, and we would hook it up to that TV. People would come in and say, "Hey man, who playing today? I ain't in the day Tuesday. Ain't no football games on Tuesday." And we were like, "No, this is a video game." And people would just stop and just watch because it was so dope. That was a phenomenal, man. The Dreamcast to me is like one of them systems. Like, you know what? If I catch it somewhere a decent enough price, I'll probably buy one. I would rebuy that if they had a Dreamcast Mini. Oh, yeah, listen, day one buy. I don't even think I would even play it. It'd be a day one buy in the box, without a shadow of a doubt. It would be in the box. All right, so I got Torment on the board. All right, let me go. I can go back, but yeah, if I think about it, buddy, the NES had nostalgia for me because at that time there was nothing like it, and I didn't get mine till a year later because it was a kid. It was a kid on my street. He had it, and I remember he was like, "Yeah, come play this game called Mario." And all our, we was outside playing. I stayed in Michigan, so we would go outside playing in the snow, and then we went over his house to kind of warm up. His mama let us play. Oh, buddy, As soon as I played it my first time, I was like, I have to have this. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I have to have it. And sure enough, I went and got me a paper route, and I saved my money up that following year. And for Christmas, your boy came through, bought my stuff at K&B Toys, and I bought that. I bought My first three games was Castlevania, Wrestling, Metroid. Oh, did I have anything else? I might have had another game, but I know for sure those were three. No, I had those three games at Christmas. I bought them all myself. Supersonic saved by Grace. I'm gonna get you on the board in a hot second, but he comes through. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Get him on the board. Supersonic. All right, got you on the board, sir. And he is here today with the verse of the day. The verse of the day comes out of the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. It says, do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is essential of all that is taught in the law and of the prophets. Man, it's one of the things, man, I teach the kids in my classroom like all the time. It's like, man, that boomerang in life will come back and hit you in the face. You know, you gotta be mindful how you treat people. I say I'm here where I'm at in life for how you treat people, not because of anything else. Of course, of God, but you know, if I wasn't treating his other children the same way that I wanted to be treated, I wouldn't be blessed. So to me, it's an honor to treat people with respect. And you know what? I do it because of the love of God. And this is what he commands us to do. You know what? If I want people, you know what, treat my kids badly, I'm not gonna treat anybody else's kids badly. Now, would I check somebody else's kid? Absolutely. Because I want somebody to check my kid if my kid was in the wrong. So when I go out there and I check them, you know, I check them with authority. And then you know what? The kids value that. Especially when they know I don't have a I have my I don't have an online agenda. Oh, he said, suicide saved by grace. So you got another. He said also in Luke 6:31. Put it on the board, my friend. I had to take a glance at this game. Okay, we up three. Bazza says, used to love the innovation Sega and Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, never give you that same feeling. You're right. You know what? There's never that level of like, oh my goodness, they're getting ready to upgrade. What kind of experience am I going to get? Because you know what? Listen, the first time you seen that 64 controller, you was like, what is this? Until you get your hands on it. And then you were like, oh man, the different ways you can play games, it just appealed to, you know, at the creativity side of me. Ah, dang, man. Game tied again. But okay, let me get back to I'm gonna come back to this scripture in a hot second. My family, I'm good. We'll take care of it right now. And that's Luke chapter 6, verse 31. It says, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Absolutely, man. That should be a life principle that everybody should have. If any tattoo you want to get on your body, that's one of them. You want to get that on your body. Come on, get it down in there. Yeah, but yeah, that level of innovation, man. Because even when the Wii dropped, it was like, oh, what is that? I was disappointed because I was like, man, I don't like a regular controller. It's like a little block. But then they showed Wii Sports, and then I was sold. I was sold. All right, good. Yeah, that the Wii was a tough sell initially until Wii Sports. When Wii Sports came on, I was like, all right, but this is I want some of that right now. You know what? That's something I have not played Wii Sports in a minute. I have not played Nintendo. I need to just pull it out and just play because it was so entertaining. I just remember when the Wii came out, that was my thing. I would come home and just play Wii Sports all day. Hold on a second, good people. I gotta. Mm, Quake 311. He says, he says NES gave us the start and select menu buttons. Super NES gave us, that's right, the 4 button layout with the shoulder buttons. N64 gave us analog sticks. Yep. We gave us motion control. Right. This innovation on top of innovation. Like, each one of those innovations, man, changed the industry. It changed how controllers were made. It changed how we played in games. You know what? That's the reason why, man, like it's easy from a financial standpoint to invest into Nintendo because they always going to innovate. Now, was it a lot of innovation with the Switch too? No, it was an improvements, but the Switch One was such an innovation that you know what it brought handheld gaming to a whole different level. I'm sorry, I had to glance over real quick to see if we're gonna make that shot. But yeah, man, listen, and you know what, and their and Nintendo's characters, man, was always kind of gave you that I can't say magical theme, but it just made you feel like, oh man, you know what? I can't wait to go home and play Mario. What listen, this game, what is this game right? This pissing game is going good. I gotta stop looking. But it's how hard I want to be like a kid with ADHD looking like uh oh, I'm sorry. I had to look. I had to look. Yo, we up 8 now, baby. All right. Let's get back to these stories. Japan. 9 out of the 10 best-selling games of 2025 were on Nintendo One and Two. Godly. And you know what? The matter of fact, the U.S. sales, I believe, come out tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Thursday, but it's this week. So let's look at this top 10. Top 10 best-selling games. Let me go ahead and scroll. Mario. This is only the part about it is crazy. Is this is in just one region, and I can imagine if I did the math. I mean, you're looking at listen. Let's do let's do some rough math. Look at the totals. I think every game except what's Monster Hunter number 4. All right, so we take all the other ones, right? So we got what 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, let's see, it's a million. I mean that's I don't hold on. So yeah, it's 5, 5.5, 6. We'll say so you're looking at about maybe like almost 10 million units in one area. Bazza says I missed the ads as well. They were good. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Quay says, my opinion is still the same. Nintendo has the best game slash IP. Xbox has the best controller. I listen. Agreed. Sony has the best hardware slash console. Oh, yeah. Just from a performance perspective, yeah, I can dig it. Hey, man, come on, Pistons. I was just up nine, but they was up 12 points. Oh yeah, just slowly. Oh, dang man. 35 seconds to go. Then I can give y'all my undivided attention because it'd be halftime. Quay says, when is the February Nintendo Direct hype cycle starting? And you know what? Low key, man. I think it has been starting already, but it's been really low key. If you pay attention to a lot of other YouTubers' discussions about games coming out, they don't say quite like, "Oh, this is gonna be shorter than Nintendo Direct," but they kind of say things like, it's gonna get announced soon. You know what? So if I believe it's gonna be whenever it'll be right before Nintendo has their sales numbers. It either be before or on that day because they're probably gonna find out that Nintendo probably didn't have the greatest Christmas system season, but however, they probably sold a ton of Switches anyway. So to kind of counterbalance that kind of negative talk, they're gonna have to have a bomb direct to kind of make stock prices rise back up because they stocks took a dip on the whim of hearing that they didn't do very well during Christmas, not as well as they thought they were gonna do. So it's one of those things. What's going on, Moet? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get you on the board real quick. 4529. My Pistons is up 10. Having a pretty good night. But yeah, so let's look at the top 10 games real quick. You got Mario Kart World number 1 with almost 2.7 million. Pokemon Legends ZA Switch 1.5 million. Switch 2, 1 million. So that's 2.5 million. They still listen. Pokemon didn't sell more than Mario Kart. That's crazy with two different systems. Monster Hunter Wild was the only PlayStation 5 game in the mix, and they were at 838,000. Super Mario Party Jamboree was at almost a half a million. Donkey Kong Bonanza was at 435,000. Kirby Air Riders 424,000. You know what? That is kind of crazy for that. I didn't think. Well, I guess the game. I guess they like it. Is anybody in the chat, man, has played Kirby Air Riders? I bought it for my son. I need to go up there and he said it's good, but I need to play it for myself. Listen, okay, these last two, the last three, killed me. Minecraft Switch. Shout out to Microsoft, man. If this was the best acquisition they could have ever made. I know they've made their money back hand over fist, at least 5-10 fold. They bought Minecraft for like $2 billion. I know they've made their money back in this. That was a great pickup. That's one of the things I wish Nintendo would have picked up Minecraft. Um, but Mario Kart 8, man, in year 8, it still sold 342,000 copies. That is absolutely crazy. Steve said, "I told you Kirby Air Riders was good." Oh my goodness. Okay, let me ask you: is it a go buy right now? Good, or is it like can I wait to like and put it on my birthday list? Because there's too many games coming out. uh, so I wonder if Resident Evil Requiem will sell the most on Switch 2 in Japan. I think so, Steve. I mean, I listen. I think so, man. Uh, Hold on. I missed some comments. Let me go back up to Baz's comment. He says that I bought Mario Kart Pro Deluxe steering wheel. Want to grind Legends and Gear Club Ultimate 3 coming this and next month made me buy it. Whew. You know what? Man, these listen, these it's so many games, man. It's like I was like, golly, man. I could never listen. If something bad was to happen, and this say for instance, and we didn't have like no television or nothing, and I can only play games. I have enough games to keep me entertained. I can tell the games. I'm looking at it right now, like man, I didn't play that one either. Listen, Horizon Forbidden West, never played it. In the plastic. Ratchet and Clank for the PS5, never played this in the plastic. So many games is in the plastic, man. I'm not even talking about the Resident Evil games. Don't judge me. Let's see. CMG says, of course, the big N still is killing it out here. Yeah, but they stock prices, man, drop down pretty low. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm gonna see what Nintendo stock prices at. Cause I think it should be about time I need to start rebuying. Let's see. I'm gonna check out they stock prices. Mm-mm. Okay, well, you know what, Nintendo's. You know what, it's okay. The Japanese one dropped down, but the Americans, Nintendo stock prices is still it's still decent. It's at $18 a share. But at one point in time, it was like at like 23. So it's dropped like about $5. Still quite a bit. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pick me up a share right quick. Hold on, I gotta review. All right, just bought a share of Nintendo. Had to do it. I had sold quite a bit of it, but now that it's come down, that's why you sell high and then you buy low. So it's low enough for me to buy now. CMG says my Knicks is struggling right now, which I did expect. Yeah. But your boy Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson, he got a starting All Star position. Quay says if they started November with Mario Kart bundle at 450 instead of mid December, they'll be talking a different tune, talking a different tune for their holiday sale recap. Yeah, you know what? A couple things. I was watching Bill Proctor. I don't know y'all know Bill. I think his name Bill Proctor. He's a video game analyst. He had a little podcast that he videotaped while he was at CES, and he talked about how if we didn't have tariffs, they would have had a better holiday season because Nintendo is notorious for allowing their systems to sell out to build demand, which is true. He said before they see they had to take a different approach because they had to build up and have so many ready over here in the states to kind of make sure that they had enough to sell for launch because it was anticipating a lot of people to buy them at launch, and then they want to pay the tariffs on each system because I think the tariff prices would have been like almost $50 per unit. So Nintendo had to escape that. So it took them off their natural way in which they do their systems, and so I know they're not even worried about it, but nevertheless, it's gonna be interesting to see the numbers. I would tell that at the end of the day. Quake 311 says our Xbox Series S is the Minecraft machine and Rocket League. Phase Phobia coming to Switch was a shock to me. Oh, I did not know that was. I did not know that was coming to the Switch. Oh, yes, I did. Let me tell you about it. Yes, I did. So you can wait until your birthday. Okay, all right. All right. Because, I want to pick it up, but, my son has it, so I could sneak it. I could sneak his copy. But, Michael Pratt, what I called him Bob Practice, didn't I? Where's Michael Proctor? Michael Proctor. You are correct. Cool, that's funny. Tell you, man, we human. Quake 311 says I got a third, the Horizon Forbidden West, which was the main reason why I bought a PS5. Couldn't finish it. Managed to finish the first one. That and God of War plus Ragnarok both had pacing issues. Yes, they listen. They did. It's like they almost intentionally made it longer for like no apparent reason. It's like some stuff's like, oh come on, man. But I'm really, really hoping. Speaking of God of War, man, Sony, man, if you watch this, man, if you got your spies watching this video, man, listen, we need God of War 1, 2, and 3 remake, and you know what? We need that ASAP. Whoa, what up, Aiden? What's going on, sir? Man, how are you doing, man? You know your boy miss you over there at Hyro, man. I talked to your mom. Did your mama tell you that I said, "Hey, I'm checking in on him, want to see how he was doing"? Because I told your mama to tell you. I tell you hi. Hey, man, listen, y'all showed him some love. One of my former students over at Hiram, man, and good kid, man. But you're a kid though. You gotta work on that temper, my brother. Don't let your emotions control you. You know what? Always be in control. You're a grown man now. Oh man, listen, hey man, I gotta put you on my board, man. Listen, you didn't drop in tonight, so I gotta put you on the board, man. Give you opportunity to win some eShop money. I know you probably don't got no Switch or nothing, but I'm gonna get you on the board anyway. My boy Aiden in the building. That's love, man. I'm glad you was able to show up. So Aiden, man, listen, if you still on, man, listen, are you coming back to Hiram? Are you making a move? That's what I asked your mom. I was like, are you coming back to Hiram? I need to know. All right. Aiden off the board. He's on the board. Let me go ahead and switch back. Um Bazza says one thing killing my pockets is these shadow drops of games I like. Oh man, you know what? Listen, another game come out this month. Like I was Dispatch is coming out on the Switch this month, and man, I'm like, I'm not gonna double dip. I like it on my Steam Deck, but I'm not gonna double dip. I kind of wish I would. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna." I said, "I'm going." He says, "Yeah, I'm doing good." You know what? Yeah, she told. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad she told you. He said, I gotta see. All right, man. Listen, you know what? Man, listen. You know what? You pray about it, man. You pray and you make the best decision for you. Um, the class is a little different. You know what? But you know what? It is what it is. So listen, we had to talk about other things later, but yeah, man, just pray about it, my brother. Pray about it, man. Listen, just remember, man. Don't never let your anger control you. We got AMF. I got a new pair pro in the classroom too, and she is very good. You would like her, trust me. Quay 311 says, I love watching Gaming Dad light up, seeing former students. Yeah, man, listen, I love when they come through because you tell them about it. And they go, oh, yeah, Gaming Dad. But then you know what? I'm not gonna put Aiden's business out there, but you know what? My man Aiden not with me right now, so he should be in the classroom getting all this love I'm trying to give him to him. And but don't worry, man. Listen, somehow, some way, God, he'll work it out. But yeah, man, I just couldn't believe that name popped up on the screen. Caught me. Listen, you made my day. You know what? I almost did not stream because I know it's a big sports night and everybody's watching football, and I'm looking at my Pistons on the side of my shoulder. 'Cause I keep looking at the score. And I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't scream tonight. You know, I give people opportunity to watch the game. You know, then I was like, nah, because I ain't gonna have no other time this week to do it. So, 'cause I got a basketball game tomorrow night. So, hey, Kay, Candy. Let me get you on the board, Candy. How you doing, Candy? It's always feel good to have someone else on the sidelines with me because you know our teams are not playing tonight. I'm sitting here, man. My Pistons got to win. They got to win tonight. Got to beat these Boston Celtics. All right, Ken, I got you on the board. I don't know what I just did. I hit something. I don't know what that was. I hit the wrong button by mistake. The Suki Gang got a sequel on the Switch. They mentioned it on Nintendo Dash. Oh, okay. Had to pick it up. Managed to get a watermelon on the third try. Is it addictive? Addictive puzzler. Oh, okay. Oh, let me see, man. Speaking of games, and I'm playing, cause I'm still, you know what? Like the story in Dispatch is so good. I'm so glad that I didn't allow myself to be spoiled by any of it online. That you know, I make it my treat. Like every other day, I think I could do one chapter. Cause and you know what, I need to get out of that. I need to just get through games, but they be so good. 'Cause that's how I was with Breath of the Wild. I was like, it's so good, man. I don't want to finish it because it's so good. Such a good story. But and then on top of it, man, like financially, it's like, shoo, man. Like I know for sure, like I has any. My fact, I'm gonna switch gears for a hot second. I know I got ADHD on the brain right now. Has anybody played the Reanimo demo? I downloaded it and I have not played it yet. But I'm buying the game. It come out this month too. I think it either comes out. It comes out next month. Reanimo is next month. Um, Final Fantasy is this week. Yeah, so I think it's this week. It's either this week or next week. I think you get the early version of the game on the 22nd, but the full version I think it's like later on this month. But but the demo was like, man, to play the Final Fantasy demo on my big TV, it was like it was great. Definitely well worth it. All right. So we was talking about for a hot second. I know I'm all over the place, but um and back to Steve's question about at Final Fantasy selling probably the best on Switch 2 in Japan, and I agree because Nintendo has such a foothold over there. Until something else comes in and makes the move. I don't see PlayStation unless they come out with some form of handheld that is worth it. But with the prices of memory right now, you know what? The only way I think what a lot of these companies, well, especially like companies like Sony, kind of gets around that, and they somehow, some way, creates their own I'm gonna say it wrong, but they come up with their own memory, and and make it unique to their system, where they can manufacture it. Because if they can't do that, if they gotta buy memory from somebody else, it's gonna be a crazy expense. But I wonder if they can just do it themselves. All right, let's look at another story. Mind Track 3. Did I get you on the board, Mind Track? Nope. Mind Track 3. I got you on the board. All right. Aiden says, I just got off the phone with my mom, and she said I have to say so, and we are going to see about it. All right. You definitely have this. You probably in a position where you definitely want to be in a place where you're comfortable. Um, I never had an issue with you in class. I still got your picture up in my class. It'll be there as long as I'm at Hiram. But you know what, man? I tell you, man, big decisions, man. You always want to make them in prayer. Don't make them by yourself, man, because we'll fail all the time. Like we'll fail us, but God will never fail you, man. So my advice to you right now, young man, is like get on your knees, man, and ask God to move you in a direction so you can thrive and be successful. Um, because you know what, you gotta you gonna probably when you come out you gonna have to work and put the work in to show people at the school level that you know what this was just a one time event. You know what, so you think about it, man. You pray about it. I'll be here regardless of what you do. You can always contact me. It's easy to get in contact with me. You know, your mama got my number. So I just playing. But you know what? You can always contact me through your mom if you need to, man. Those are just jokes. All right. Let's see. CMG says, I'm going to be here lurking. All right, my brothers. I understand. Listen, you be happy to get it in. Ah, man. Listen, the Pistons. Oh, that's a good shot. That Cannon in the building. All right. This is a good question. Is anybody picking up or even thinking about picking up Marathon? I'm gonna tell you why I'm not picking this up. If this game was on Switch, I would consider it. But it's kind of one of those. It's like okay, it's like Apex Legends. I bought Apex Legends on the Switch, and I paid $40 when it dropped. It was exciting, but then the game went away, and so did the game that I paid $40 for. So I pretty much just paid for a rental. I'm not Games are not getting me like that no more. So I am not picking up Marathon. I don't care how good it is. I don't care if it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not paying you $40 for that. No, I'm not. Nope, no, no. Especially when it's games like Fortnite that's free. I'm not paying for Marathon. I'm sorry, EA. I think you might have wasted your money. But if you had a game like that, you might would have had it on some form of cartridge and also had some form of single player to go along with it. Just to run around and shoot people and it's $40, man, no. You're not getting that. I'll be passing on Marathon. Is anybody else in the chat picking up Marathon? Because the kid is not picking up Marathon. And it might be good. Captain C in the building. What's going on, man? Captain C, man, listen. Like, we need to get some more Mario Kart in. How's work, my brother? Captain C. Hold on, I'll make sure I get it all spelled right. I'm over here messing up the spelling. All right, Captain C. Bazza said, Arc Raider is my shooter of choice, so Marathon is not even on my radar. Now, if Arc Raiders comes to the Switch, I might indulge. But Marathon, nope. Kitty from the A says, Marathon looks like a big L to me. Yeah, a big L. Like, a big waste of money. I'm not paying for games that does not have especially shooter games that does not have a legit story mode as some form of offline mode that I can play. I need to be able to keep the game. I want to be able to play it like years from now. Quay says no. I did download the latest feed that they put out on the PS Plus. Maybe Forza Horizon. Oh man, you know what? It would be nice at this either the next Nintendo Direct or the this Xbox showcases later on this week. If they announce like, hey, one of these big games is coming to Switch, that's to me. I'm waiting on those announcements. I'm waiting on Xbox to say, hey, we're coming to Nintendo in a big way. Here's Forza Horizon. Here's Gears of War. You know, I really like if any game right now. I even over the Halo Combat Evolved single player experience. I really want Gears of War Reloaded. I want that. I want that to come up and that pop up on a Nintendo Direct screen. I want that the game to come. CMG says those Pistons are doing good. Man, listen. Second best record in the league right now. Yeah, and you know what? They playing. Listen, they playing basketball like I like to coach it. You know, you start off with defense. Arc Raiders on my Steam Deck is my game of the year. What? Okay, all right. So all right. So listen, I might be a little ignorant. So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask this question. Feel free to answer at will. I know Arc Raiders is like a team shooter, right? Kind of like on the same level of Apex. You know, what makes it your game of the year? I need to know. Ah, yeah. Hey man, the Jokers didn't cut the lead down to four. So no story mode, but multiplayer wise, it's goaded. Ooh wee. Now see, if you saying it's on your Steam Deck is game of the year, I might pick that up. Ah man, we haven't we cold right now. Oh my goodness. Need a TO, yeah, you need a TO, buddy. Them jokers didn't cut it down to 1 point. It's a looter shooter, and the maps are beautiful and well made. Rainbow Six Siege needed to switch to. You know what? I just watched Doc Trey 81. He had a video saying that what Ubisoft game? I think it was the Division. It's rumored that the Division is coming to Switch too. Yeah. I tell you, man, these first two, ooh, such a well made game. Okay, all right, okay. Oh wait, cause you know what, Bazard, he been raving about Arc Raiders. I mean, for the last, said 3 or 4 weeks, he done said something or another about Arc Raiders. Oh man. And if it plays good on the Steam Deck, see, I might pick that up because I like to play on my Steam Deck. I prefer my Steam Deck much more than my Legion Go. But for some reason or other, like my dispatch for some reason it's not it don't act right on my Steam Deck, so I have to play it on my Legion Go. All right, let's jump off of here. We all agree that Marathon will probably get no love. Arc Raiders is better than the Division by far, but I think Arc took Division and made it better, a better looter shooter. Okay, similar games. Okay, runs about 45 frames per second. That's good enough. Yeah, as long as it's not 30, I could 45. Okay, you can manage with 45. Quake Lewis said my buddy dragged me through the first two division games. I wouldn't be surprised if he started chatting up when Division 3 pre-orders drop. Cause you know it's coming. All right, so no marathon. This next story, man, it's a gaming story, but it's kind of more of those, kind of warm your heart stories. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I saw this story and I thought this story was super dope. because you just these are things you typically don't hear about. It probably happens a lot more often than I think it is, but this is my first time hearing about it. So, something like to this nature, but I thought this was dope for them. It says, "Thank you all. Rockstar Games looks to have granted a terminally ill fan wish to play GTA 6." I mean, listen, super dope. You got a fan that like, hey man, he's sick. He might not live that long. Man, bless him. You know what? Listen, it's not gonna hurt nothing or hurt nobody. He just looking to play the game, and to give him that opportunity is super dope. He said Rockstar Games has reported granted a wish of a terminally ill fan whose family members asked if they could play Grand Theft Auto 6 ahead of the November launch date. The unnamed fan was contacted by Rockstar after a LinkedIn post from a relations blew up and apparently caught the attention of Take Two CEO, whoever hell, who to get Strauss something. Said Anthony Armstrong, a developer at Ubisoft Toronto, originally made the plea on the behalf of his family members last month, calling for help for any connections of the game industry colleagues in getting the message out. So I remember the family who has been battling cancer for years just recently got the worst possible news. He was given 6 to 12 months to live. Armstrong wrote, "The reason I'm reaching out is that they are a huge GTA fans, and with the latest update, he may not be around long enough to actually get to see the game launch. Best case scenario, he will be leaving us the same month it does." Golly, man. I tell you one thing: if I ever get cancer, man, I'm telling you, I'm going. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna get cancer because I'm gonna make sure I take care of my body. But if I do, I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna go on a 14-day water fast, and then I'm gonna go from a water fast to a juice fast to, and I'm gonna be taking all kind of stuff to get rid of that cancer. I'm gonna let my body naturally attack it. Man, but I hate that. But shout out to the guy who worked at Ubisoft who reached out on the behalf of the family, and shout out to Take Two for saying, you know what, let this dude play. Big W for Rockstar. Big W, man. Big W. They didn't have to do that stuff, man. But you know what, man? That's a good story. I'm glad. We talked about this earlier, but I just want to chime back into it again. Listen, before we get off this story, man, the gameplay of Leon in this game is amazing. If you have not seen the video, man, when you see his gameplay, it's going. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you can get so excited. Man, this dude, whoever this dude is, he is cooking right now. Dang, I'm sorry to look at the game for a second. All right, but I just wanted to reiterate that the gameplay is super super good. All right, yeah. Man, I feel sorry for the story here because it's not like, dang, you know what, man, you know what, they really pumped this game up, and the Outer Worlds 2 may have sold under 1 million copies according to the industry. Because, whew. Matter of fact, did anybody on this channel played? I played the first Outer Worlds, but I didn't play the second one. He said, "Oh, thanks. It's an old family recipe." Hold on. Come on. Okay. Captain C is in the building. All right, but back to Outer Worlds. You know, a million copies for probably the amount of money they put into the game. What's going on, Speed Ryan? Is crazy. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get him on the board real quick. Speed Ryan. Get it in there. All right. Man, but a million units, boy. Listen, I bet you Microsoft took a L on that game. I'm sorry, man. Keep looking at this Pistons game. They didn't cut it down to 3. Quay says, my wife had Auto Wars 2 in the shopping cart for Christmas. It was on my wish list. I removed it without her knowing and told her to wait for a sale. I am interested in playing it someday. Just not today. Oh my goodness, boy. Listen, they about to take the lead. Oh my goodness. Boy, I tell you, I got make me want to turn this TV around. God almighty. All right. This Thursday, I believe. Let me see if I can. All right, Xbox 2026 goes ahead on Thursday, January 22nd. All right, so it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so I will be in school during that time. So, what I might get to watch some of it, but usually I take my kids to the gym around 1. Well, you know what? No, I might be back. No, no, I won't. No, I won't. We'll be getting ready. I might wear. It says 45 minutes long, so I might like see the end of it. But yeah, we go to the gym around that time on Thursday. So dang, the Pistons down by 1. Come on, now listen, they gotta stop playing with them. Dang, how you gonna let them steal it like that? Stay on your feet, man. Get the rebound. Make the shot, man. Go strong. Borderlands, he's on it. Quake says Borderlands 4 backlog. Ghost of Tsushima. Finish ball X. Oh yeah, listen. Ah, man, listen. It's so many games, man. Listen, I ain't even talking about finishing Ghost of Tsushima. Even though that I've been playing that on my I was playing that for a minute on my Legion Go, but it's so hard to play so many games at one time. Game is tied right now. We up 1. Bazza says, wonder what happened with Elden Ring and Borderlands 4. They're gone radio silent. Right. Especially, you know what, Elden Ring. Now you would think Elden Ring was like, you know what, that should have been outlet. Good job. We needed that. Get back, spin back, spin back. Dang. Well, he shot that right in his mouth. I'm sorry, man. Listen, the pisses is all, man. So at this direct, they're supposed to be talking about a couple things. I know that new Game Freak game, Fable, and Forza, but they could have something else special. Um, I'm excited about Forza, only if like Forza is coming. If Forza is coming with something on Nintendo related. I just need something from the direct to say, hey, Nintendo. That Joker is cooking. Bazza says, oh no, no, Captain C says Sucker Punch should do the next Batman. It owns series inspired by Raoul. That would be so dope. Yeah, you know what, man? But you know what? That's wishful thinking. But you know what? But we tend to forget, like, you know what? Hey, man, Wolverine is this year. Like, Wolverine is coming this year. And that Wolverine gonna be something special. Oh my wow. This game is so good. Listen, I like a good defensive battle game, and this is it. But yeah, Sucker Punch, man, listen. Boy, that will be something. Ooh! Ooh! Man, Kane Cunningham is a monster. Oh my goodness. Godly. This is a playoff. This is a playoff game. They going at it. Oh man, come down on 2 feet. Okay, I had to look. I'm sorry. That was good defense right there. Quake says that they would save Forza, Gears of War, Halo, Hi-Fi Rush to switch to the Nintendo presser. Pretty sure Microsoft wants to focus on Xbox ecosystem for this week. Yeah, but you know what? Man, you know what? Listen, it just doesn't seem like Xboxes have like at least one canon in the like one game that's like, oh my goodness, this game is coming to Xbox. They need that. Oh my goodness. Man, listen, this game is going crazy. Captain C, what? I don't know about Wolverine gave me that. Man, listen, go Captain C, go outside and kick yourself twice. Have you seen the video of that game? Man, X-Men is listen, I tell you right now, Wolverine is gonna be crazy. Turnover. Oh my goodness. On top of his head. I'm sorry to look at that. Good. That was a good dunk. He says Insomniac Spider-Man 2 has not aged well. Like Uncle Aaron's beats Miles Final I don't know, man. Listen, go back and watch that Wolverine. Uh-oh. 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 Go get good rebound. You gotta follow your shot, man. Follow your shot. I preach that all the time. Quake said, Wolverine hype far exceed any GTA hype. Listen, exactly. So I would have preached gaming that. Listen, that is the only PlayStation game that I'm like, oh man, you know what? That's a day one buy. Absolutely, like without any shadow of a doubt. You know what? The only other thing that I'm like this year, man, if please EA, I'm on the mic. Listen to me, EA. You gotta bring college football to the Switch too. You got to. Don't play around. You know Madden sold well. Nintendo was trying to pump it. Come on now. Listen, this I need college football to come to Switch 2. Well, I need to have it, man. I need to have it in portable mode. I need to hear dun 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 dun. I need to hear Hell to the Victors, man, as I on the road. I need that. I'm really, really hoping that happens. Oh, it's tied up. 80-80. Back him down. Ooh, did. That's right. Gotta go to work, buddy. Put him on that block. Yeah, but to be honest, like these three games, like I'm gonna watch, but I'm not super excited about this at all. Oh my goodness. Body shot, right? Good job. Take him to the right. Yep, there it is. Ah, he missed that. Gave me that challenge his inner MJ. Got to be there in the morning. Oh man. Dang, it's tied up again. Boy, listen, this is a good game. Baz at 24/7 said, to be honest, Wolverine combat looks like it could get very repetitive fast. I know. Maybe. But think about it like this here. God of War, God of War's gameplay was repetitive too, but it was fun. All the way through. And the mere fact to have a X-Men story, oh, that's coming off. Come on, man. That's a foul, man. Call that foul, man. That's terrible. I'm sorry, man. I keep watching this. This pizza game is so good right now. Quake 311 says, this year for Switch, I'm going to aim low. All I want is a dedicated Dr. Mario game. A Zelda or a Smash teaser would be nice, but my expectations are low. Ooh. Good D. Oh man, this basketball game is so good. Going into the fourth. Whew. All right. Dr. Mario. Yeah, a Dr. Mario game would be good. That would be like a really nice, like how they got like Tetris 99. This would be another nice game to have in that cycle. Just go ahead and give us something free that's online and competitive. Yeah, that would be dope for Dr. Mario. Or Namco, you can just go ahead and bring back Pac-Man 99. Bring back Pac-Man 99. Oh man, I should love that game. Matter of fact, just sell it. Listen, hey man, this sell Pac-Man 99. Man, listen, they can sell that game right now for like $20. It would sell like crazy. Online competitive. Oh man, listen, give me that. Or better yet, sell it for like it's already made. Sell it for like $10. I would buy that. I would absolutely, but I would come home and play that. I would play against the computer and the bots. I don't care. That game was good. All right, so I'm gonna get off this story here. I'm trying to think of anything else that I really. I listen. I think this. You know what? Is this might be good. I need to start watching the second season of Fallout because I watched the first season, it was good. I still haven't seen the second season of The Last of Us, let alone Fallout. But Fallout Shelter reality show announced for Prime Video. They have a reality show for Squid Games, and it's decent. It's more cynical. It shows humanity at its worst to me. People will cut your throat for some money, but this could be a thing, could be nice, but I don't know. Let's say, according to casting call, contestants will live together in a top secret vault and compete in games related to core attributes. This sounds just like the Squid Game one, because they all sitting together in this big old vault, and they have different games throughout the season. So I guess they see how well Squid Games did. That they can capitalize on that. So that could be interesting. But I'm trying to think. If they talking, they got a date. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. So this is coming. I don't know how good this will be, but listen, you're right. It looks like a crash grab, a cash grab. I agree. I totally agree. It's basically big. Bro, listen, you are right, Captain C. That's why I said I was like, oh man, I don't know if I will. And it's kind of like themed, and around um Fallout. So Mario Odyssey turns 10 next year. We are due for a 3D Mario. Yeah, we are due for a new one. And you know what? I just got this feeling Nintendo is being very strategic. And we'll probably hear, I bet money, we hear something about a new Mario come this June direct. Ah, we down. My pistons down the point. Ah, bad pass. Come on, relax, relax. 6 seconds. That's a tear. That was a terrible pass. Why would you throw that off your back foot going backwards across the court? Follow your shot. Ah. Hey, PC. I'm sorry you hit the chat. Let me get you on the board, girl. And Katrina. I'll make sure I didn't miss nobody else. Oh, that's it. All right, we got 23 on the board tonight. Man, hold on to the ball, man. Quake 311 says IGN had a rumor about Fallout New Vegas remastered. I hope something actually comes from that. The second season of the series is based on it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I remember that same rumor. Like say even before IGN said something. That was something that was rumored like early last year. Good job, good blocks, good blocks, Stu. Kenny from the A, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I know. Listen, don't forget to check back to see if you won. I know you ain't got out here. I'm trying to think of anything. I thought this was another stupid little story too. Nintendo unhappy at Sega's mascot Foot doing Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Nintendo is so petty. You see, if you really look at it, it seems like Sonic's foot is head of Mario's. So Nintendo was, complaining about that. Nintendo. So I get it. You don't want to be placed. At. I mean, I don't see the big deal. I think it's a lot more other things to complain about, but I don't know why they're complaining. It's a, ball don't lie. I'm sorry. Keep looking at this Pistons game. We up one. Celtics got the ball. God almighty. All right, good people. Let's get off of this here. There really ain't no other stories to talk about this evening. Um, I think of anything. We talked about that. We talked about that. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Let's go ahead and switch on over here to the wheel. We early tonight, but it wasn't a whole lot to talk about. But we could have a new night. Last week was CMG. He's still on the board, but he cannot win tonight. He won last week. And if your boy gave me dad wins tonight, I'm gonna give mine to my I'm gonna give mine to Supersonic Saved by Grace if I win tonight. That's all 55. It it is that wheel time, my friend. It is. All right, good people. Listen, let's go ahead and get it started. You know how we do. You hear the sweet tones of my boy Peter Griff.
You are out of here.
You know that it's that time. All right, good people. Listen. Let's see who's gonna be our first loser tonight. Let's go ahead and get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our first loser tonight will be. Ooh, Geeky off the back, off the muscle.
You lose.
Geeky chickens off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it moving and grooving. We're down to 22. Get in there. Get in there. Ricardo, man, I'm sorry, man. Listen, I look back at tonight was the night to have this show because I'm totally wrapped up. You know what, man? Stewart, man, listen, he is funny. All right, let's see who's up next to catch the flex. And it will be not my brother Dion. Dion, man, you out of here. Hey. All right, all right, all right. We're down to 20 on the board. Who's up next to catch the flex? It will be my brother. Quay 311, man. Is out of here. Man, listen, Quay, man, listen. I'm glad your daughter, man, loves the controller, man. Thank you for sending me those pictures. I'm glad I was able to get it out there to her. I'm in the process now of looking for another type of pink controller. Got to upgrade it for the Switch 2. So I'll be on the lookout. So hopefully by this Christmas, we'll have something new to give out because we got to keep that tradition. Ah, hey, turned it over. Oh, I ain't tied the game back up. Speed Ryan, man. Is out of here, my friend. Keep it moving down to 18 people. 18. Breaking Bad 881. I'm sorry, man. I keep looking back at this game, man. My pistol's up too. All right, all right, all right. To keep it moving and grooving down to 17 people left on the wheels of steel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Last week's winner. It is Bazard 24/7. Please exit left. Bazard's off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it moving and grooving down to 16 people. Supersonic Save by Grace is out of here. All right. Keep it moving and grooving down to 15 people on the wheel still. My Pistons is up 2. Celtics got the ball. We got to come over and help out. You got to come help out. Good block. Dang, Sonic Knuckles' tail, man. You going back to back.
You lose.
I'm sorry, man. Listen. Uh-oh. Get in there. Ah, you got to use that glass, Kate. All right. We're down to 14 people on the wheels. 14 people on the wheel. Last week winner, but loser this round. CMG2.
You lose.
All right. Next up is our special winner of the night. You know how we do our special winners. They get in, they get out. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's gonna be Captain C is our special winner tonight. You know how we do our special winners.
Psych.
Better luck next time.
Slug heads.
All right. My Pistons is up 5. Let's go. Up next, Cats flick down to 12. Oh man, you gotta come down. Kenny from the A, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. But you out of here. I mean, I keep looking at this. The game is so good. This is a good game, man. All right. We're down to 11. Who will it be? It's going to be Phantom Katrina.
Very good. Very good. You know something?
Not so for you. Come back. 1 year. Next.
GG No Reed. Good night, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're down to 10 for the win. Oh, my Aiden is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, my friend. All right, we're down to 9. She kind of fine, number 9. Bazard, 24/7. YT. Uh-oh. I gotta get him the Donkey Kong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, up next, Captain Flex, it will be Tormentor.
You are out of here.
Keep that wheel spinning for the winner. We're down to 7. The lucky, no, not lucky number, but the great number 7. Number of completion. More wet. 4, 5, 2, 9.
You lose.
It's out of here. We're down to 6 in the mix. Let's keep it going and flowing. While we on a commercial break. Ah. Ooh, a geeky chick. It's off the board completely. All right, all right, all right. We keep it moving down to 5. We're down to 5. Uh-oh, it's gonna be your boy. It's about to be your boy game. Oh no, but Steve M bites the dust. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back in the winner's circle, it's your boy, Gaming Dad. Dub City back in there again. Candy cuts it up, representing Ohio. And Mon Track 3 is in our final 4, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get it on. We're down to 4, we're about to cut it down to 3. Who could it be? Gaming Dad survives, but Dub City does not.
You lose.
You are out of here, my friend. We're down to 3. Got to get it down to 2. Who's gonna be? Gaming Dad might survive, and I do. Candy cuts it up. You and them Ohio Buckeyes
You lose.
is out of here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Championship round. It's your boy, Gaming Dad. Mon Track 3. We don't need no introduction. We don't need no drums. We just gonna get it in. Let's go. For the win, my friend. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's getting close? It's getting close. It's getting close. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your boy Gaming Dad back on the scene. Mon Track 3. Get your theme music. Your boy GD takes the dub tonight. And Supersonic Saved by Grace, he gets the dub because I said it again, he gets the win if I get the win. And that's how I do it, man. I'll pass it on down. Gaming Dad wins. So Supersonic Saved by Grace won tonight, my friend. He says, GD who wins. So who won it? You did, my friend. All right, good people. Listen, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, man. Listen, I love these opportunities, man. Suicide Set by Grace, man. You know what to do. Just send me a little thing on Discord, and I'll send it out to you. Hopefully this evening, I got to send CMGs out as well. Hey, man, give me like this game is so good. All right, good people. Listen, you know how I like to do it. I like to get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut this all the way down because I don't want to be disturbed. Because I'm about to get my prayer on for you guys, and this part, right? This is a part of the show, man. I probably like the most because getting the opportunity to pray for other people and some you've never seen before. But just giving them that opportunity to be able to intercede on their behalf is a wonderful thing. So, yes, on Discord, my friend, on Discord. Let's see. Rig like my bills. He. CFG says still here, still lurking. So I missed the memo before giving my stuff 3 streams. Deep discussion. Second, has taken 6 months off and now return. All right. Dang. Boy, I tell you. All right. Let me not look back. Let me not look back at this TV. All right. Take your chance, man, and bow your heads with me. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for the scripture that was shared today, Lord, that you treat others as you are, that you want to be, how you want to be treated, Lord, that you just show people kindness because you want to receive kindness in advance. It's not just that simple, Lord. It's a command that you have given to all those who believe. And so, Lord, I just want to treat people like I would want to be treated because this is what you say do, Lord. So I pray, Lord, that we all become obedient to this command. And I pray, Lord, that we are receivers of the blessings of our obedience. I would like to pray, Lord, for those who showed up tonight and those who wanted to show but couldn't show up, Lord. I pray, Lord, for those that's listening right now, Lord, who have sick loved ones, Lord. I pray, Lord, for healing in their situation. I pray, Lord, who for those who are struggling financially, Lord, and they need a blessing from you. I pray, Lord, right now in the name of Jesus that you honor their request. I pray, Lord, that the people that are listening, Lord, take an opportunity to surrender themselves to you, that they give themselves wholeheartedly to you, Lord. And I thank you, Lord, for loving me enough to allow me to see this day, to be able to give this opportunity and pray to you in front of people that might watch my stream. I just want to praise your holy name, Lord, because you are the great I am. You are the great Yahweh. And I thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to pray. I pray, Lord, for Geeky and her family, Lord, for the Tactics mom and if anybody else I forgot in this prayer, Lord, I just pray, Lord, that they charge it to my head, not to my heart. That ultimately, Lord, I want you to be able to touch their lives, Lord. You know what they need, Lord, more than I need to ask for in prayer. I just want to call their names and be able to have you look at them in a way, Lord, that's loving and endearing. I thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be able to pray to you. I thank you, Lord, for allowing me to have this channel. I thank you, Lord, for allowing me to serve your kingdom and show the world that may watch this that your seeking your kingdom is the first thing we're supposed to do, and that you are King. I thank you, and we love you. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray and give thanks to you, Lord. And so it is. Amen. Good people, man. Listen, let's see. Say, Gaming Dad, can I ask your feedback on these two plays? Not sure if the link will show Bills and Rams similar plays but different calls. Yeah, it won't show up here. Or it just shows me the link. But listen, I listen. I'm a Lions fan. We've been getting played by the refs all year long. I'm telling you, man, if once they allow gambling to come into sports, you got to question it all the time. It's always something. Like look, I'm looking at this game right now. It's like, man, mm-mm-mm. Large picture said, "Big bro, you can get that case switched around." I did, and I re-recorded it. So, um, I'm gonna repost that video hopefully by tomorrow evening. Because once I got it switched around, I noticed that it did fit a whole lot better. So I updated my score and everything. So I got that recorded yesterday, and so I'm hoping to have that video reposted sometime tomorrow evening. If not tomorrow evening, it will be Wednesday morning. I got a basketball game to coach tomorrow, so I don't know how late I'm gonna get home and get that taken care of. But yeah, I got that taken care of. And tonight's winner. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think. Supersonic. Hey, listen. Two things. I'm giving out the case tonight, so I can either give you the case for the Switch 2, or I can give you a $10 eShop card. I'll let you make that decision. But I need to know which one you want me to do. Says I'm not sure if it works here, but if others were wondering on the plays I meant. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Yep. So, good people, man. This is your boy. It says, take the case, bro. So yeah, man. Let me know, Sonic Knuckle Tails, which one you prefer. Because I know you might not have a Switch 2 yet, but you might be getting one, and it'd be nice to have a case ready to go. And it's a nice case. It's packaged really well. Really, I mean, like really, really well. I was doing another video, and so I had to take the back off. Matter of fact, listen, this is it. I had to take the back off because the I was doing a review of these little attachments that allow you to utilize your Switch One Joy Cons on your Switch Two, and so it wouldn't go on there with the case. So I had to take the case part off this to do the review. But man, that I love I love these grips on them, man. They just so they just feel good. You know what? And I can get at it. So, but the case is dope. The case has a magnetic grip, so you can add a power bank on the back of it and plug it up to your Switch, and so you can get some extra life on your Switch. It's dockable, has a great kickstand. You can smush it down to about 45 degrees. I mean, it's a dope. It's a dope case. So let me know which one you want, my brother. Can't wait to see more. Thanks for letting us know. Spend our evening with you again. Hey man, I appreciate you, Quag, man. Listen, I know you got school tomorrow too. So I hope you have a great week. I know I can't wait to have a great week. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the small story, then I'm gonna get off. You know what? And we have a winter break in the school district that I'm teaching at, and at first, man, I was gonna take the whole family. We was gonna go down to Florida, go to see Nintendo, all that good stuff. But then me and my wife was like, "Nah, man, because my kids, man, they don't be doing right when it comes to the chores and stuff around the house." So I was like, "Nah, man, listen, if y'all want to go on a vacation, you want us to pay for it, then y'all have to change. They get into April because spring break we might go down to do something. But if they don't get it together, we ain't gonna be doing nothing. And me and my wife, we going to Florida ourselves next month. Can't wait, man. I gotta see what my wife gonna want to do. Maybe she'll want to go to Universal. I want to go to Universal. Oh man, it took me Cade and got hurt. I'm sorry, I'm watching that thing. But all right, good people, listen. Let me get off this. Let me get off this thing. All right, but don't forget, Supersonic. Let me know, man. Let me know on Discord, and then if not, just give me your address and I'll send it out to you. I'll probably be able to get it into the mail probably on Thursday of this week. Lawrence Fisher says, "Take the case, bro. Do it. Take the case." What do you mean, case? Listen, okay, this is what I mean. Tonight's giveaway was a Switch 2 case. It wasn't a $10 eShop card. Now, if I know you don't have a Switch 2, so if you plan on getting one, you have a case. That was the giveaway tonight. Or if you say, "Hey, I don't want the case," I can get a case away next week, and I'll give you the $10 eShop card. I'll let you get that choice, but it will be on you. You know, because I know you don't have a Switch 2, but everybody else, probably has one. And don't plan to get given it another device that I'll get stuck on. To be honest, though, I was pondering whether I'll be into getting a 3DS. Though all Phantom Autographs, yeah. Spirit Tracks, maybe. Yeah, Spirit Tracks was good. Okay, all right. Large Professor, man, come through more often, man. We give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night. So, man, I appreciate you. Peace out, Dion. All right, good people. Listen, man, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. I got to bounce. It's 2 minutes to go, and my Pistons are up to, and like they about to step up. Ooh. I got to go. All right, good people. In the Motor Wars of Don Cornelius. Peace, love, and soul. This is your boy Gaming Dad. So I'll pass on the K's, get it away next week. All right, that'll work. All right, good people. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I am Audi 5000G. Peace.